From rusted metal to absolute automotive perfection. Welcome to the lab. Today, we are resurrecting 7 legendary machines, straight from the graveyard, vehicles that the world completely forgot. We're talking about raw American muscle, undisputed JDM royalty, and timeless German precision. 7 rusted shells transformed into absolute masterpieces. But you need to watch until the very end, because bringing an abandoned $3 million Bugatti Chiron back to life almost broke our entire system. Let's build. First up, the classic workhorse turned custom beast, the Chevy C10 pickup. In 1967, Chevy dropped the Action Line series. Before this, trucks were basically glorified tractors, slow and uncomfortable. The 67 C10 changed history because it was the first pickup designed to drive like a street car, featuring independent suspension and aggressive styling. Today, it's famous as the ultimate blank canvas for the resto mode culture in the US. From American muscle to German precision. But fixing this level of rust, that's pure art. The Porsche 911 Classic. The 911 is the most recognizable sports car in history. It's famous for its architectural stubbornness, hanging the engine entirely behind the rear axle, absolute physical madness, and cooling it with air. Purists love classic 911s because they are raw, unfiltered machines. They are pure, dangerous to drive at the limit, and boast a design language that hasn't aged a single day in 60 years. You can't talk legends without real muscle. Time to wake up a monster, the Mustang Mach 1. In 1969, the Detroit muscle car war was a fight to the death. Ford created the Mach 1 package to give the Mustang the look of a fighter jet. A matte black hood with a shaker scoop, hood pins, and a massive V8. It's legendary because it represents the absolute pinnacle of the American muscle era, right before the oil crisis of the 70s killed engine horsepower. You know this next one from Need for Speed, but you've never seen it look this bad. The BMW M3 GTR. BMW built the GTR in ultra-limited numbers just to homologate their race car and utterly destroy Porsche in the ALMS Championship. They ripped out the classic inline 6 and dropped in a monstrous V8. However, its god-tier status on the internet comes from being the untouchable hero car of the legendary video game Need for Speed. Most Wanted, 2005. That silver livery with blue stripes is a generational pop culture icon. Muscle is great, but let's see what happens when JDM royalty gets rusted out. Enter the Supra MK4. It hit the market in the 90s, but became a global phenomenon in 2001 when Paul Walker drove a bright orange 1 in the Fast and the Furious. Its legend is built on an engineering miracle, the 2JZ engine. This iron block was so wildly over-engineered from the factory that tuners realized they could push it to 1,000 horsepower without touching the engine's internals, humiliating European supercars that cost 10 times as much. We are getting dangerously close to the Bugatti. But first, can you even restore an Italian V12 supercar that looks like this? Watch the Diablo. It replaced the mythical Countach, and the name Diablo, devil, was no accident. It was designed with 0 electronic safety nets. no traction control, no ABS initially, and a screaming V12 right behind your head. It's famous for being the first production Lamborghini to break the magical 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per h barrier, and for being the poster every kid in the 90s had pinned to their bedroom wall. You stayed for this, a $3 million hypercar, left to rot in the dirt. Let's see if our lab can resurrect the Bugatti Chiron. Bugatti didn't build a car, they built a ballistic missile with leather seats. The successor to the Veyron, it is famous for flat-out defying the laws of thermodynamics and aerodynamics. It packs a W16 engine, literally two V8s mashed together, boosted by 4 massive turbos. At full throttle, this engine inhales 60,000 liters of air per minute and drains its fuel tank in just 9 minutes. It is the ultimate symbol of absolute wealth and automotive excess. If you thought reviving that Bugatti was crazy, click on the video right now to see what we did to some completely wrecked gems. Click now